Hey, we're back. This is Chris Spiker. The program is Minding Your Business, Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
I'm Aaron Goldstein. We are here with our second guest, Daisy.
Oh, Daisy de Jesus,
Yes,
the TAY Center.
our TAY Drop-In Center in Lancaster.
TAY, what does that stand for?
TAY. TAY stands for Transitional Age Youth, which is youth transitioning from teenage years to young adulthood, so 16 to 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
16 to 25. And, hey, were you in the program, by the way?
I wasn't in the program back when I was a transitional age youth. I didn't know about such a program, and it's fairly new. You know, this is going to be our third year coming up. So,
How do you find your youth?
well, we do some outreach in the community. Our youth are usually homeless youth that need some supportive services. So we go and we outreach and word of mouth gets around.
So people are out there and they say, we need help or we need something, and hey, there's an office.
There's a center, there's a place where there's a safe space where you can go and receive some services such as employment assistance.
Confidential,
Everything.
private, safe.
It's a safe environment where you can go and just be you and express your needs and receive some services.
So it's an actual place. Is it
It is.
Lancaster?
It's in Lancaster. It's in our Penny Lane Centers on Division Street. And we are open Tuesdays through Fridays, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
That's a pretty snazzy building over there on Division.
It is.
Avenue
It is.
K.
Avenue
Right.
K and Division.
So I don't remember, was there ever like a grand opening or an event when the chamber could wander through and look around?
It was, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have another one with our new housing apartments being
What?
built on the side of our Penny Lane building. So
Am I getting
that's
you off
coming.
the subject if we talk about, so there's going to be housing there?
there's going to be housing, yes.
How wonderful is that?
There is. It's going to be for our vets and for low-income housing too. Mhm.
So these are families or singles or,
That is a little bit more information that I don't have with me right now, but I'm pretty sure there are singles and family units available.
but this is why we have people like you on the show, because there's so much going on in the Antelope Valley.
There is, and our TAY Center is very resourceful, and we bring other vendors to come and provide other services that we can't provide. And we also have like a housing navigator come from DMH, Department of Mental Health, come and assist our youth with filling out an application to find an apartment that they can afford. We have an employment specialist on site where our youth can meet with this person and work on a resume or go online. We have some computers. They can go online and they can search for jobs. We also provide some bus passes so that they can commute to and from work or to services that they need to go to.
The bus can be very helpful.
Very helpful here in the Antelope Valley.
I mean, it's just the sort of place you almost kind of gotta have a car.
You have to have, everything's pretty spread out in the
Yeah.
Antelope Valley, so you do need some kind of transportation, and we don't want that to be a barrier.
Right, exactly. How long have you been working at the TAY Center?
Well, the TAY Center we're coming on our third year, but I've been with Penny Lane for almost 9 years now.
Yeah, because you kind of sound like you'd be a supervisor.
Well, I'm the TAY Intensive Service Program Director and TAY Center Director for Commerce. I have my counterpart for AV, but we work very close together.
I know, we had Penny Lane in here last year, and there were 3 people. And it seemed like everybody was very busy. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of need out there, and we're happy to do our job, and it's just, it's natural for us to do that and support and just be there for our families and our youth.
Did you say 9 years?
Yes.
How did they find you?
I found them. I found them through their website and applied, and I was lucky and to come on board and be part of the Penny Lane family.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a Penny Lane question then. During a normal day, how many people are working at the center there?
at the center, for our TAY drop-in center, we usually have always 5 people working the center
It's a big
throughout the
building.
hours.
It's gotta be-
The center only, the TAY drop-in center, not the whole building.
Ah.
The whole building, no, that's a different question. I don't.
That might even be a confidential number.
Yeah, let's keep it confidential.
I just kind of drive by and I'm busy driving on Division Street, but I'm thinking that's a huge building. There's a lot of people there and they're doing a lot of good.
We have a lot of services going on. Yeah, a lot of.
And Karen Davis asked you to be on the show today, so
She did.
how do you and Karen know each other?
Through our programs, through how we support one another, we collaborate through our programs. And it was one of those emails and calls, hey, can you go and
Thank you.
promote our services?
Have you been on the radio before?
Never.
That's a service we provide. Your first time on the radio.
That's my first time on the books.
And we thought, bring somebody over here, do a radio show, and then it plays one time and it's gone. Why don't we videotape it?
Yes, I saw that in the email and I said, wow.
So you were warned.
I
that
was
it's
warned.
It's videotaped.
I was warned.
And the videotapes, we've got about 420 of them up on the Lancaster Chamber website.
Oh, nice.
Been doing this for a while. So who qualifies for the TAY Center services?
So anyone ages 16 to 25 who is in need of supportive services.
25, that they've been an adult for quite a while.
Yes, but if you can remember and recall during that transition from teenage years to adulthood, sometimes we don't know where we're going.
It takes a while.
Yeah, and we can be a little clueless without direction, and if we're lucky, we have a good support system to guide us and support us and kind of like just push us a little here and a little there. But here, our youth are sometimes, they aged out of the foster care system, so they don't have a support system. And that's who we are. We are their support system. We are there to support them, to guide them, to give them those supportive services that they need, and that little budge sometimes, the little push that they need at times.
So it's a little push. It could be a big push, it could be a little push, it could be just
It could be
listen.
just planting a seed, and it could be listening.
Yeah, see you in a month.
Right, yeah, and we have a lot of services that they can use. We provide hot meals. There's a shower where they can come and take a shower and get cleaned up. We have a washer and dryer there. They can come and wash their clothes.
Wow.
Yes, and like
Just the little things.
the little things that we sometimes take for granted, we have them, and they are very grateful for it. Last Saturday, I was having a conversation with one of our youths who was very eager to do one of these podcasts, and we were just mocking, just playing, and he just said, asked the question, why do you come to the TAY Center? And from giggles and laughing, it became very serious when he turned and said, because you guys are my family. And that was heartfelt, and I was just like, yes.
That's what we
we're
look
here.
for in a good video, is that moment.
That
Because
is.
it's all light and, answer question, laugh. But
Yes.
But then all of a sudden they get a little quiet.
And it was very genuine. So.
That's cool. Tell me again when the TAY Center is open.
So it's open Tuesday through Friday, 1 to 7 p.m., and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Wow, all day Saturday.
All day Saturday.
And then again, what other resources are available through the TAY Center?
So like employment assistance, and we also have a housing navigator come to assist our youth with housing. We also have a mental health clinician on site that runs groups. And we also have a mental health clinician to do the one-on-one sessions with them.
Very important, counseling.
Very important. They do need someone to talk to or just be heard and listened to.
And then, so how can the community support the TAY Center?
Donations. We couldn't do it without donations. Like I said, for the littlest things, from toiletries to clothing. So we would appreciate.
And money? Can you take money?
Penny Lane can take monetary donations, absolutely.
So you send them over to the money door? And
To our Penny Lane
right.
fiscal department.
They do it,
Send over
give a
there.
receipt and all that good
Yes.
stuff if you want a receipt. So toiletries, clean
Mhm.
clothes,
Yeah, socks, blankets.
stuff, art materials.
Art material. Oh, they are very talented, and it's very soothing, and it's such a coping mechanism for them to have some art supplies,
Musical instruments.
musical instruments, yes.
I mean, just think about if you were alone and had
Mhm.
nothing, what would you want?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What would you want? What are the little things that we take for granted that they would really enjoy and benefit from?
So your clients are really people that care and that are trying to get it together.
They are,
Or keep
and
it together.
they're amazing, amazing young adults with a big heart. They
Wow.
just need a little bit of support.
And it takes the right kind of person to be able to work with them.
Yes, yes, your heart has to be in it, and your dedication needs to be in it.
So what's the contact information for the TAY Center?
So we are at 4352 Division Street in Lancaster. Oh, and if I can make a little
Positively.
plug in here, we're having our TAY Stock, which is our third year festival. It's going to be on September 14th at 11 a.m.
September 14th,
From 11. Yeah, 11 to 2 p.m.
11 to 2 at Penny Lane.
at Penny Lane.
And September 14th, what day of the week is that?
That will be a Saturday. We're going to have vendors and prizes and music. So
You
please
call
come
it
by.
TAY Stock?
TAY Stock. Our kiddos, our youngsters named it the TAY Stock.
Yeah, well, this is like why you're here, is to talk about this event.
Yeah,
So
It's
good thing
gonna
you
be-
remembered.
definitely. It's one of the things that they wanted me to mention.
You've done a great job.
Thank you.
Did you have fun?
It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay,
One for
well-
the books.
We thank the radio station very much for giving us the time to have the show and the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, thank you for inviting.
You bet.